Joined in the infield media center by Sunday Samsung 500 pole sitter, driver number 88, National Guard AMP Energy Chevrolet, Dale Earnhardt Junior. Dale, tell us about your run.
Well, it was real comfortable. The car turned and handled great. I thought it was a pretty good lap. I felt like I was solidly just guessing after crossing the finish line. I felt like I was pretty solidly in the top 10. I was surprised it was as fast as it was, and you know, we had a great advantage going so much later than Carl ran, and there's no denying that. But still, got to give my guys a lot of credit. I had a real good car all day in practice, and for it to go out and be able to run as it did, I was just so happy for my guys, because they worked. You know, they work hard, and they're just working so well together, and they keep giving me good cars each week, and it's really impressive for me.
We'll go to questions from media. Again, as a courtesy, state your name and affiliation. We'll start over here with Dave.
Dave Coleman, Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel. Conditions are one thing, but are conditions 0.2 of a second? I mean, it seems like probably a little more than conditions there, right?
Well, I don't want to, you know, guess. But, you know, that's just really, I guess, just speculation from here on out. But we, you know, it's definitely an advantage. Obviously, it is an advantage. I don't really know how much of an advantage it is. But for the most part, you know, it's just, you know, luck of the draw. And, you know, number one, I guess, you know, we're all real happy that Michael was able to get out of his car, and after the crash he had today, and that was a scary incident, and we all held our breath for a few seconds there because it looked pretty bad. But you know, we have pretty safe cars, and that was good to see him get out, and had a good amount of confidence that you know, the track was in a better condition once I got to it, and I definitely, after seeing Michael's wreck, had no problem driving my car as hard as I could. And, you know, we just run a good lap, run a clean lap. And, you know, the car was running in practice today. The car was handling really, really good. And I was surprised. We ran some laps in race trim that were really, really fast. And so I knew we had a good, capable chance of getting a good lap in qualifying, but we didn't run. We kind of ran late with our race trim package, and we only got about 2 runs on the qualifying stuff, and we were hitting the ground the first run, and then the second run it still wasn't quite dialed in, so I was a little concerned. I thought we could get a better run if we had tried our race. I thought we could get a better qualifying run if we had tried our qualifying package more often in practice today, but we didn't. So I was surprised by how good a lap that was. And just got to thank obviously my sponsors and all, but the supporting cast that I have is tremendous, and they you know, when it comes to qualifying one lap, the car's doing a lot. You know, the drivers got to be good and smart about what's going on and what to expect from the car, but the car's doing a lot. And so the Hendrick organization, from my team all the way out the other side, it gets a lot of credit for what we were able to do today.
Dale, Tim Kalishaw, Dallas Morning News, over here, side.
Yeah.
Is it more important to you personally, you know, to get that win that you haven't had for a couple of years, or to just do what you've been doing, which is get these top 10s and get up, you know, make a secure position in the points?
Well, that's a great question. What's more important? You know, the fans, and I think Tony Jr. and the crew, you know, I'm just merely guessing, but I think the majority of the people are as hungry as I am for a win, to get a win. The thing that I'm trying not to look past or you know, underappreciate is how much better I'm doing in my career and in this position I'm in this year, and how much of a better situation I'm in, and how much happier I am as a person, and just what all is good, what all good has come from this change that I made. So the Hendrick, I knew that Rick's deal and his program and his company was awesome, but they surprised me. I knew they were great, but they continue to do things that are impressive and organized, and so you know, I want to go out there and get a win, and I want to go out there and get that out of the way and tack it on to my stats and all that good stuff. But just how much better everything is for me right now is overwhelming that, you know, in a sense. So, you know, I went out there and I've always run good at Martinsville, and I've had some good runs there and led laps there. But and I was disappointed a little bit about 6th because we ran so good all day, and even when I don't run that good, I need to generally finish 3rd, 4th, or 5th. I was disappointed how I fell off at the end of that race, but as a whole, you know, to move up 1 spot in points, to be where I'm at in points right now, it's better. It's better for me, and I'm more proud, you know, of being able to go out and get 5 top 10s in 6 races and things like that. So I've never been that type of driver, you know. I've never had those statistics, and so I felt like I was that kind of guy, but I wasn't able to never make it happen. So you know, I'm enjoying that so much, and I'm humbled by it. So you might not think that I'm as hungry for the win. It might not show in how I talk to you or how I am or how I act. It's in there. But I'm just so humbled, I guess, by everything that's been going, how things have been going so far right now, that, you know, I'm just trying to see the picture clearly and trying not to make sure I continue to do my job and do it good. You know, you can get so caught up in hype of the situation that it can tune you in the wrong direction. I'm just trying to make sure I keep doing good, go out, qualify like we can, like we should. If it's a 1st place car, we'll try to win the race. If it's a 5th place car, try not to screw up and finish 10th. You know, that's the deal.